Man, Izzy Genie, aka Yapalot World here. Back at it again with another video, man. Back at it again with another video type shit.
And in this video, man, we're gonna be talking about when cancel culture hits somebody with a really big and diehard fan base, with a very huge glazing fan base. And when someone is so big, and not even necessarily so big, because when you're really big, it's easy to fall. But there's a point where some people have fan bases that'll just glaze them no matter what. They'll glaze the fuck out of them. It don't matter if they talk to a child. It don't matter if they murdered somebody. It don't matter if they killed their own parents. Like, people will still glaze this person, and their fan base is so powerful that they will ride that person until the wheels fall off. And it seems like their own fan base will never turn on them. Even if the mainstream media turns on this person, they're still always gonna have that diehard fan base. And I'm not talking about somebody like Kai Cenat, who's extremely big, but he has tons of haters, and a lot of the times even his supporters don't really defend the haters. But like, when you hate on this person, their fans will come after you and kill you and stab you and shoot you as if you said something extremely vulgar or something extremely crazy, and people just glaze this person. We're gonna be talking about somebody who's involved in the music industry. Now, there's only a few artists in the music industry who are so big and have built their fan base so well and so solid that they can go years and years and years without dropping music, and then people are still going to be tuned in whenever they drop music. And just an example of some of these people are like, I'll say The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Kendrick, J. Cole. I would say Playboi Carti, but a lot of his fans are starting to turn on him. But low-key, Carti's also in that category, kind of. But the person we're going to be talking about in this video is a female music artist who's very big, very huge, and she's been in the game for a minute now, and she can go years and years and years without dropping, but her fan base is still going to glaze her, ride for her. And we were talking about none other than Nicki Minaj and her crazy fan base known as the Barbs. Now, Nicki Minaj is 43 years old, and it is now 2025, and she blew up way back in 2010. Yes, way back in 2010, and she is still relevant to this day. And her fan base, known as the Barbs, they ride for her, die for her, cry for her, smile for her, and like, they will ride her until the wheels fall off. And they absolutely love and adore Nicki. You feel what I'm saying? They love her, and it seems like they can never turn on her. But as of recently, this statement has been proven false, as Nicki Minaj has lost over 10 million followers. She deactivated her Instagram, and she's getting tons of hate online, and it seems like the whole world and whole internet is trying to cancel her after she said some pretty controversial things, as she went on Erica Kirk's show, who is the late Charlie Kirk's wife, and she went on her show and said some pretty controversial things that made even her own fan base turn on her, her own diehard fan base turn on her.
Boys, be boys.
Amen.
Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. There's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Amen.
How about that?
Amen.
How powerful is that? How profound is that?
Amen.
Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. This administration is full of people with heart and soul. And they make me proud of them.
The update on the entire Nicki Minaj controversy began after her appearance at a conservative event in Arizona, organized by Turning Point, a political organization founded by ultra-conservative activist Charlie Kirk. During the event, Nicki was interviewed by his widow, Erica Kirk, and made it clear that she does not care about public opinion for attending these types of spaces. The rapper surprised many by saying she was proud of conservative youth in the United States and by praising Donald Trump, calling him handsome and elegant, something that confused fans, since she had previously been very critical of his ideas. She also made comments considered transphobic, saying that men should be men. Referring to trans women, this sparked strong backlash online. Celebrities such as Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, Madonna, Miley Cyrus, and Kim Petras unfollowed her. Kim Petras, a trans singer who had previously collaborated with Nicki, publicly responded by defending trans youth. The LGBTQ community also criticized Nicki, pointing out that a large part of her success came from that audience, according to Billboard. Nicki reportedly deactivated her Instagram account after losing millions of followers. Amid the controversy, Lizzo stated that in the coming years more celebrities will align themselves with Donald Trump, out of convenience, as doing so could bring money, privileges, and opportunities. In conclusion, this situation reflects a new wave of conservatism that is beginning to impact the entertainment industry.
So basically, she said some controversial things on Erica Kirk's show regarding the trans community, saying that it's okay to be a boy. She said some things about liking Trump, and she said a lot of crazy stuff and a lot of political things. And when you get political on your platform, it just causes division. You feel what I'm saying? Whenever you talk about politics, it just causes division, and it caused mass division with Nicki and a mass unfollowing as she deactivated her Instagram after she allegedly lost over 10 million followers. Yup, 10 mil. And the thing is, many argue that the trans community is what helped Nicki get to where she's at. And she's also said that she likes Trump and she's siding with Trump, when back then she despised Trump, she hates Trump. So it seems like she's going back on her word and going against the people that made her. Even her strong community, the Barbs, yes, the Barb community is turning on her, switching on her. And it seems like it's about to be the mass unfollowing and the big downfall of Nicki Minaj, as she deactivated her Instagram, so she no longer has Instagram, and she's getting hate all over TikTok and major news outlets.
After years of calling Donald Trump out, Nicki Minaj insisted she was not going to jump on the Trump bandwagon in 2020. Now she's singing the president's praises as a full-throated MAGA supporter. So what happened?
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president.
The rapper was effusive in her praise for President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance during an interview with Erica Kirk at Turning Point's America Fest.
He's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys.
The world looked very different 15 years ago when Minaj used Trump, then a private citizen and reality TV star, as an example of misogyny against women in the entertainment industry.
But Donald Trump, he gets to hang out with young and have 50 different wives and just be cool.
Minaj, who was born Onika Tanya Mirage in Trinidad and Tobago in December 1982, has been open about coming to the United States as an undocumented child. In an emotional social media post in 2018, she called out the separation of families at the border during Trump's first administration, saying, quote, "This is so scary to me. Please stop this." Things seemed to shift for Minaj during the COVID-19 pandemic. Anti-vaxxers flocked to her social media when in September 2021, she posted claiming that an unnamed friend of her cousin had, quote, became impotent after getting a COVID-19 shot. Medical experts have refuted those claims regarding the vaccine. By this year, she was reposting videos from the White House on TikTok, including one that used her Va Va Voom song as a soundtrack and touted Trump's anti-trans and anti-immigration policies. All of this led up to her appearance at Turning Point USA's America Fest.
But let me know what you think down below. Do you think Nicki's cooked? Do you think she's not cooked? Do you think what she said wasn't even that bad at all? Or do you think what she said was bad and she should have never got political at all? Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notices if you haven't already. And make sure to stay tuned for more uploads. Yeah.